this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum versus AEW Dark Elevation. This is from September 6th, 2021. It is episode 27. Boy, these just keep marching along. I'm just going to jump right into it. We've got Eddie Kingston on commentary along with Tony Schiavone and Paul White. Always great to have Eddie Kingston there. I think he gives a little spice to it, and his interactions are subsequently amusing, but also informative, and he gives a real emotional bent on what is going on. I really think it's great. First match, you got Bear Country against the Wingmen. In this case, Ryan Nemeth and Peter Avalon. We will call this a competitive match. On competitive matches, we go on a 3-check system. The match goes back and forth, and it's quite good. 3-check system. Do both teams look good here? Yes, so that's a check mark. Does one team get put over definitively? Yes, the elevator splash by Bear Country and they get the win. And the third check mark is something advanced. I would say yes because Cesar Bononi of the Wingmen attacks Bear Country from behind after they win the match, thus promising that we're probably going to see a return match next week. So 3 check marks as something is advanced. Second match, Emi Sakura with Lulu Pencil against Missa Kate. Missa Kate continues to impress because I haven't really liked Emi's stuff. This is the best match that she's had in AEW by my estimation. Missa Kate does a great job here, but it is a foregone conclusion match, so the scale is slightly different, at least how we measure that 3-check scale. Did Emi Sakura win definitively? Absolutely. Did she look good in the process? Yes, I think it's the best she's ever looked. And did Missa Kate do a good job in the loss or get a disproportionately large amount of offense? The answer is yes to both of those things, and I like the look of Missa Kate as well. So I'll give this 3 check mark, and so far she's winning for Enhancement Talent of the Week for me. Third match, Lance Archer against GPA. Lance Archer carries GPA out, already demolished, and though GPA puts up a little bit of a fight, at the end of the day, Archer does a bunch of big stuff and then the blackout. And this might shock you, Lance Archer, that was his 43rd match for AEW. 3 check marks, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Kiera Hogan, always great to see her, against Blair Onyx. I suspect this is their attempt to give Kiera Hogan her first win, so I will not call it competitive, even though they have matching 0-3 records to start this thing. I think this is for Kiera Hogan, and it turns out that I'm right. She connects with her face, the music finisher, which I really like, and for the most part wins, though it is competitive enough that I will give it 3 check marks. Good stuff here, and it's great to see Kiera Hogan winning. Fifth match, Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero against Lainey Luck. Lainey Luck is out of luck. Attempts to go for a Hurricane Rana in a cool spot. Rose picks her up, beast bombs her, gets the win definitively. Next, a competitive match. Anthony Bowens of the Acclaimed against Griff Garrison with Julia Hart. Both of them with winning records. Good competitive match. So did they both look good? Yes. Did Anthony Bowens win in definitive or interesting fashion? Absolutely, as the return of Max Caster, who was hiding under the ring, decked Garrison with a foreign object so he would get pinned by Anthony Bowens. And is something advanced? Oh yeah, this thing between the now reformed and together Acclaimed will no doubt have more squabbles with the Varsity Blondes. 3 check marks, nicely done. Red Velvet, who has never looked better, against Queen Aminata. Red Velvet, pretty tiny. Queen Aminata, not tiny, but the match really worked. Red Velvet continues to pick up confidence. Her version of that final slice is the best in wrestling. Really great stuff. 3 check marks. I really think the world of how Velvet has improved, really in weeks, but really in months as well. Just the steady improvement, the confidence, it's all there. We get a promo with Dark Order where they're sort of debating on the direction of the Dark Order. Then we get our 8th match. Dark Order John Silver and Preston Vance, in this case, number 10, with Alan Angels and Colt Cabana versus Isaiah Moore and Travis Titan. It's great to see Isaiah Moore here. Big fan. Great to see him. At the end of the day, you got to keep up with some pretty complicated stuff from the Dark Order. They do a great job with that, and John Silver is really laying them in and throwing them around. Vance gets that freaking full Nelson on there, and Titan passes out. So referee stops it. 3 check marks. Great job all around. Looks like we're going to have another 3 check mark night all night long. We get Dante Martin against JD Drake. I'll call this competitive. They're making fun of JD Drake's look, but I actually like it. It's very Big Bubba-esque. Dante Martin and JD Drake, did they both look good? Absolutely. That's a check mark. Second check mark for Dante Martin. Winning in a definitive fashion. He's still looking for a finisher. I think a double springboard moonsault should probably be one he keeps. And a third check mark is something advanced. Yes, because the wingman constantly messing with Dante Martin, so you think that that is going to factor in the future. And our 10th match, Riho against Sky Blue. Sky Blue, who is incredibly popular in the Chicago area because that's where she wrestles, but has also been doing a phenomenal job. And this is no exception. One of the better women's matches we've had that were foregone conclusion matches. Sky Blue really gets in a lot of stuff here and looks good doing it. Riho, great to see her, and she's doing all of her greatest hits on Sky Blue. So 3 check marks here. Riho wins, of course, by pinfall via the Samato. Great stuff here. This is a very good episode, by the way, though it is quite long, of AEW Dark Elevation. Finally, our 11th match. Boy, Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin with Sting at ringside against Chaos Project and Rickey Shane Page, who apparently had his last death match, announced it, apparently because he's going to be working with AEW on the regular, which I am a huge fan of. I love Rickey Shane Page, and I thought he was meshed well with Chaos Project here, though they were really here to make sure those guys looked great, and did just that. And Darby Allin, of course, is the one who's going to get put over, and he connects with the coffin drop. So great stuff here, and really it was about Moxley and Eddie Kingston and Darby Allin getting to show off, and Chaos Project and Rickey Shane Page in particular were really up to that task and making sure they looked good. So a good episode of AEW Dark Elevation. And congratulations to Missa Kate.